Okay, my stream is up. Okay, my stream is up. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Oh wait, now I just heard the oh, okay. Where are you hiding? Oh, it was my own. Alright, stream. Or my stream at least. How's my volume balance? By volume balance, I mean me versus the music. Actually, I might be able to make it 80. I guess I could do super small. Since they're all lowercase, I will continue to change these. Music could go down a bit. Okay. I also may not be as loud as I normally am, for whatever reason. I'm not gonna be able to fit that on there.
I'm trying to eat real quick,
Oh yeah,
and then we can do whatever.
I was stuffing my face. With you know what?
Costco pizza.
Don't you know it? And everybody who's listening, on the schedule we have in about, actually it's already only 40 minutes away. In about 40 minutes we have Brute versus Cullcraft. And then at, did I put the time down for that? I did not put the time down for the second match. I'm gonna do all that math right now. There we go. 8 p.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. GMT, 2 a.m. CET, and 5 p.m. PST. And yes, I like this song too. Over here on my stream, we have one of our tournament organizers. Oh, I'll post the multi-stream to everybody. Alright, in both stream chats, I just posted the multi-string link. If you go there, you will be able to see all 3 perspectives. If you are bandwidth capped or don't have very high download speed, you may not want to do that, but that is the multi-stream link. Oh yes, this is also viewable at twitch.tv/hypnotize. That's HYPNOTIZD_. He has, he'll be floating between the Mumble team rooms, and we'll have the commentary that they are having at the moment. And I don't know if it'll be the same multi-stream used for all of the matches. I know they've modified it at least once, but I think they're happy with what they have right now.
I'm going to maintain the latest information and links related to the tournament in my info area on my Twitch channel page. And that'll always have the latest link to the multi-stream, as long as I've been told what it is.
The match should start in approximately 33 minutes. I should say 30 minutes because 33 is too exact. 33
Yeah,
minutes
but
and 18
specific there.
seconds.
I'll be counting it down.
You'd better.
Alright, so my stream, how are my levels and how's the music versus the voice versus the mic and all that jazz? Everything sound okay?
Alright, stream. Cole can't hear this, but I bet when he gets on, he's gonna change these eyes to orange. I have music, it just may not be loud enough. And yes, the tournament will stay at Minecraft 1.0 for its duration. The next one, I assume, will use whatever version is current at the time.
Or whatever version the maps are balanced to.
Yes, because I mean, if there are some serious changes that break the maps, like, I don't know, sandstone is suddenly unbreakable, then maybe we wouldn't use that. Uh-oh. On my preview window, I see... Oh, there. I thought my stream locked up, but it was just my preview window being derpy. And the ladder change doesn't really affect too many cannons designs. You can almost always replace the ladders with hatches, and it should work pretty much the same. Oh yeah, that's a change. Instead of using easy difficulty, matches from this point forward for this tournament will use normal difficulty. Yes, in 1.1, ladders still block water. Waters block ladders. And no, the chat merge, or the multi-stream only includes co-stars chat. So you may see me answer some questions directly from my chat, which I have popped out as well. Yeah, the TNT won't catch on the ladder. It'll be just like a block isn't there. The golden apple change is that golden apples now only give back 2 food points, and the regen now only lasts for, I think, 4 or 5 seconds. Oh yes, and they're also much easier to craft. You can get apples now, they're a random drop off of leaves, and it's 1 gold bar. Whoops. If you are getting an echo in the multi-stream, be sure to mute all but one of the streams. And the first match is actually meant to start in about half an hour.
Yep.
And
I'm gonna get up for a minute and I'll be right back.
okay. I don't think shears are needed to get apples. I think they will just drop randomly, and I don't think shears improve or improve or lower the drop rate. course, now my stream is just seeing me jump around. My BRB screen is cooler. Minecraft Git is saying that apples drop 1 out of every 200 times a leaf is destroyed. So the chance is 1 in 200. Regardless of what broke it or how it's placed, so I assume that means decay as well. Whee! In Minecraft, Odin Man or whatever says, do stop talk. Don't know what that means. And I'm not sure KYKY2314 if I will be doing airship battle stuff later. And Hypnotize is in the chat room right now. Greetings. Maybe you can't hear us. Now you move right out. People aren't using the stone slabs much anymore. Let's let it do another brick. Button. Redstone. TNT. Oops. Can't click fast enough. I don't even know water bucket. Water buckets. Interesting fact, this cannon uses exactly the same amount of redstone as the larger cannon in this map has on it. Not necessarily in the chest, because they all have pretty much these supplies in them. The first match is Brute versus Coalcraft, which will be starting in 25 minutes. Then we have Redstoners versus Efficiency 4, which will be starting in 3 hours and 25 minutes. Let's give this a little bit less of a charge. And the tournament will be in 1.0 until its completion. Shorter timings. Oh yeah, and apparently the finals will be on hard. I wasn't sure if that was confirmed or not. And no, this server is hosted by, actually, I need to make sure I know who's hosting the server. Not exact. I almost derped that up. Timing is too long. No. I did not particularly get a New Year's resolution. Oh no, JCLL! I may have made too many entities. Oops, forgot a block. Oh well. Oh, and Ko said he would be back in about a minute. And I just realized I was mostly talking to my stream, not push to talking to his.
I'm back.
And now he's back. I was blowing stuff up.
Where at?
On the server.
Which one?
The one that we'll be using for the match, which starts in 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Looks like Hypnotize is throwing snowballs at JCLL.
Can you send me the IP?
Will do.
I have text-to-speech on, or yeah, text-to-speech on.
You do?
I do.
I will send it to you in... Alright, there you go.
Thank you. Wait, what?
I did it in IRC.
I said I had text-to-speech off.
Oh, I meant you... Never mind. Anyway, we have 2 members from Brute on the server already. I am Zerkboy and Try348. I'm Zerkboy has a Lego man skin. I need a gold sword. So I may salute. Hypnotize is already being all business holding a mushroom. There's TM Caffeine, who was probably the MVP of his game, because he was kind of a boss in choosing ladders. Didn't panic, where most people would. And Try has some sort of zombie skin. Maybe it's a purple version of the Incredible Hulk, I don't know. And yes, this server is the same as last one, where it was provided by securedservers.com.
Alright, I am in. And I am vanished.
I am not sure if I'm vanished or not.
You're not on my view.
Okay, good, I'm not vanished. I will wait until we're closer so I can salute them with the golden sword. My stream is asking what kind of PC I have. I have an Intel Core i7 2600K. Arbiter Uprising is from Team Cullcraft. Greetings.
Greetings.
Robin Klassen is also from Cullcraft. And my GPU is a Radeon 6950. And okay. Apuda degrades wants me to call out to Robin Klassen, so I don't know if they are. Well, I believe Apu was in Coldcraft's last match. Maybe he is unable to make it and they're going to have an alternate. And somebody's already brought out Thor to strike fear into somebody. Oh, we've got Wind Waker 02, who, if I remember, it was an alt for somebody.
I'm not sure about that. I think Wind Waker is a permanent team member.
Alright.
I think I'm going to try upping the quality on mine. Still getting a lot of encoding junk. It's really weird.
Alright.
Stream's going to bounce, but it'll be right back. Probably have to refresh the page, viewers.
Co-stream will be right back. My stream is going to stay here the whole time.
Oh, by the way, we may want to bounce the streams before each match again.
Do the highlights not work very well?
No, I had one match that was split over 2 different fucking videos.
Maybe we should only do it if it looks like that's going to happen. I mean, if I started just about after 3, so if it looks like... I don't know, I felt that bouncing the streams was kind of bad.
Was it?
Well, every time we did it, we lost a lot of viewers, I think, and it was awkward, and then I had the issue where Google's DNS stopped working for me.
And my quality is set to 8. My max bitrate was set to 1200, so
Yeah, I think the best
I'm
way...
pumping it up to 1500, I guess.
That's, I think, the only way to get more quality out of it at your resolution.
What resolution are you using?
I am using 960 by... whatever half 1920 by 1080 is. So,
One, really? As opposed to 1280 by 720?
yeah. But I'm using the same bitrate you are. So I get to spend more bits on, you know what I mean? It'll help in like the really weird high motion stuff, even though this pattern here is very bad for... It's not exactly random noise, but it's pretty close, especially this stuff here. Ugh. And yes, this map is RFW 2 Direct Fire by Vex. Or, well, Super Hostile Race for Rule number 2 Direct Fire by Vex. And wait, Gypsy is a sub for somebody too. Actually, he's a sub for Kukajamo because that's what it was like last time. Let's make my notes up there. Notes are good to go. The next tournament, I'm not sure how it's going to be. I don't think it's finalized how it's going to be done. I know there was some talk about having it be a map pool. If this is your first time seeing a Race for Wool match, the game works as follows. You have 2 lanes separated by this void gap, and there's another gap on the other side. You are allowed to do pretty much whatever you want rule-wise. And I don't hear Ko, but he is walking around.
I'm here.
Okay. Is your stream back up?
It is.
Okay.
I don't know if I really like the quality, but
Okay.
I think it's a little bit better than it was. It was less. Looks a little bit less pixely encoding wise.
Because the main problem you could run into is that you will exceed your your upstream with your bitrate. Because it's going to be.
Well, I set the resolution down.
Ah. Your stream is saying it looks much better. I mean, a lot of the stuff I've read is that if you really want to do a really good 720p stream, you kind of need 2.5 megabit upload, which I can sometimes get, but not guaranteed. And then, well, you have the multi-quality setting, so it's okay for you, but you know, I don't want to sort of leave viewers out that have less than that for their download.
The encoding junk seems to be, resolved, so.
Oh, it doesn't work. Anyway, this game type, your objective is to complete this monument by placing the red wool, blue wool, and green wool on it. They are placed inside of what are called fleecy boxes. I will head to one of them now. They are hard to get to based on both enemy fire and on the mobs that are sort of placed around here, including mob spawners. This here is one of the fleecy boxes. They all look like this. They are brick rooms with glass walls. This first section here is the Fellowship Fortification of Direct Fire. This is usually the least contested wool. There are TNT cannons embedded in the wall that you can use to hit the TNT cannons on the other side and destroy these diamond blocks. A little further down here we have the second section, which is called Chutes and Ladders. This is where the blue wool is located. This section is one of the most contested areas because it is very easy for one team to lock the other down on these ladders. Not sure if I fully explained the rules, but you are not allowed to enter what's called the void lane. So as a teammate, I let us step out a little bit. This far would be okay, but if I were to go this far out, it would be against the rules. And in the Reddit rules, the Reddit tournament, you are not allowed to place blocks in the void lane either, so I wouldn't even be able to place a block there. So I have no real way of covering myself here except for maybe doors. Anyway, in this section you have to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, all the way down to here where Vex is evil and doesn't even make the ladders go all the way down. And there are some ways around this, but usually we have to fight through all of this nastiness to make it to the blue wool room. The third and final wool is located in what is called Pain Water. And it is a lava maze. A lot of teams will be using armor to get through this and golden apples, but and they will actually sort of skip through sections by relying on the protective power, so they might actually skip down here to get to another section. This is where the red wool is. Unlike most other wool rooms, this one actually has a door, and inside there are some goodies, a couple of golden apples and some chests, and so they can either remake leather armor or eat the golden apples on the way out. And let's see, what else do we want to go over? The iron and diamond blocks are very important. I will sort of jump to them. This map is also pretty big. As far as I know, Vex has not released a Race for Wool number 3 map. There are other Race for Wool style maps. Down here we have a set of iron blocks and a set of diamond blocks. These are usually one of the... these can be game deciding, because if you can get to these iron blocks first and get to the diamond blocks first, you can get diamond armor, which is extremely powerful in 1.0. Not so much in... this map was originally made for 1.8.1, and armor is not as powerful in 1.1 because of a certain bug that was fixed. This bridge here is the first usual choke point. Teams will need to bridge across, almost always while under enemy fire. And again, the first match will be Team Brute versus Team Coalcraft. The second match will be Redstoners versus Efficiency 4. And we should be getting started in 5 or 6 minutes.
Yep, looks like everybody's just about ready.
Yeah, Moose is on, and he is the final member of Team Coalcraft to show up. Let's see, are we missing anybody from Brute? We are not. And no, neither myself or CoStar will be playing this game, we will be commentating it. Speaking of which, I should probably vanish. Oh, and I can't drop these right now. So buttons.
Yep. You're not invisible, by the way.
I'm not?
Not to me.
Well, that's the way the plugin's
They might
set up.
have it set up that way. Okay. It's just humorous.
It told me I was invisible.
Then you may well be.
And I'm using the mushrooms, and Ko is using the buttons so that our giant Minecraft beefy arm is not visible during the video. We are going to keep the text chat and the... we're not going to press F1, essentially, because we want to be able to see their names, because if we do that, we can't see who's who, and you also can't see that Moose fell out of the world, or whatever other death message would show up. And yes, with the way the plugin is set up, everyone who's vanished can see each other, but the teams should not be able to see us.
Bueno. Sounds good.
Hypnotize is not playing either. He will be in the bouncing between the team mumble rooms to listen in on their conversations. And I will change the music.
Alright, we're about 3 minutes until the official match start time. Hopefully everything on the server is in order, and we'll be able to start right on time.
Apparently Windmaker 2 has been talking this whole time, and TM Caffeine is all suppressed, which means he's talking to Mumblespeak. I try to troll them by pushing around the troughs, pushing around in troughs. Stepping on their graves. I believe the infinity bows do not consume arrows, but you do need at least one arrow in your inventory for them to work.
Right.
It's either that or I haven't actually tested this, or they work like is it efficiency? The one that makes it so that the things are more durable by causing certain hits not to take damage on the durability. I don't know. Enchanting is weird.
If you want to know more about the tournament, you can check my info box. I'm not sure if Deuce info box on her Twitch page has tournament info.
Mine's my
Does
standard info page. But
Okay.
all details are available at reddit.com/r/mccharney.
Indeed. If you want the multi-stream link, you can also find that in my info box on my twitch.tv/CoStar channel page.
And I will paste it to each team, or each of the 2 chats I have open, just in case.
By that, she did not mean the playing teams, who should not be listening to or watching any streams related to their match, and I doubt that they would be.
Ooh, I gotta put my little scroll leap thing on. Yeah. Teams are ready. I'm gonna cue up some music here.
Looks like they are counting down, so the match is about to start. And there we go.
Dang it. Okay, good. I didn't miss anything.
Alright, the teams are off. Actually, forget who's on which lane.
Yeah, Brute is on lane 2, and Colecraft is lane 1, and Colecraft is the first across the, or through the bridge. Or not the bridge, the fence.
The forest.
Yes. My words are not with me
Nice.
today. And it looks like they may
Colecraft
be able to
is-
bridge across even before they get intercepted by anyone from Team Brute.
Yeah. Most of Brute was killed right there in the opening area, or so it appeared. Colecraft is already across the gap.
Looks
Doesn't
like
look like they're going to try to... Nope, there they go, okay.
Moose
Looks
missed
like they
his
were going to let Brute get across the gap unpunished.
Moose missed his jump. He hates the double tap. I understand his feeling very well.
No, double tap wasn't needed for that jump. A single dirt block would have saved his life. Alright, so now Brute is definitely getting some pressure back from Team Colecraft. So they're not getting their bridge completed, which is going to set them at a disadvantage.
Now, a bit unusual is that this match did start with it almost being evening, and the sun is almost set, so we will see mob spawns very early. And let's see if anyone's run ahead and lit up the way there. It looks like Robin Klassen may be making leather armor for everybody. They don't seem to have descended down to the iron and diamond blocks yet, and I don't think anyone has run ahead.
Brute is still fighting to get their bridge built.
You know, I think they could make that. Maybe now they can make it with a good sprint jump, but not a weird jump.
It's interesting to see that both teams decided to build their bridges straight across the center rather than taking advantage of the free cover provided by the broken bits of bridge that already exist.
Well, that is the shortest distance, though.
Yes, I presume that they were both shooting for the quickest way across, although at this point Brute is really gonna need to hurry. Okay, there we go.
Brute is across,
So Brute is across.
but no one has run ahead on Team Colecraft. I'm gonna check ahead to make sure I'm not mistaken there. But I Am Zerkboy is running ahead on Team Brute. I don't see...
Colecraft did not take advantage of the time ahead to go for the iron or the diamond, or to attack the iron and diamond of Team Brute. So I'm not sure what they were up to here.
Yeah, Zerkboy is lighting up the second forest and is already through it, so he will be the first to shoot some ladders.
Looks like Colecraft is spending a lot of their time here in the broken wooden building crafting things. So maybe they have something up their sleeve that I don't know about. But without any iron, they wouldn't be able to collect any diamond to make diamond armor, so they must be working on something else.
Yeah, Zerkboy sprinted ahead to Chutes and Ladders and looked around for any enemies on the walls, or, on the running Chutes and Ladders, and is now coming back. I believe he sprinted ahead to see if he could intercept someone who already went ahead, and after he saw no one was there, has come back to gather more supplies to make a more specific attempt on it.
Arbiter has gotten all the way down to Chutes and Ladders for Team Cullcraft, lit up most of the way, but is now having some trouble with mobs.
And yes, starting this late in the day has caused a lot more mobs to spawn than they're probably used to. And I believe this is Gypsy is now bridging across to Painwater. Let's see if he actually goes out that way. Yes, it looks like Gypsy is going to try to make an attempt on Painwater. He's not wearing any armor. So he sort of needs to be
he's not facing any pressure.
Well, lava can be quite a bit pressuresome.
Any PvP pressure.
Yeah.
But looks like Arbiter has now arrived to apply that PvP pressure. Gypsy does have some backup, however, by the name of I'm Zerkboy. Alright, Arbiter's facing both zombie pressure and Zerkboy pressure and has decided to retreat. So Gypsy should be able to continue that bridge. Oh, the bridge is completed.
And he's
now
doing
Gypsy is building the railing.
Yes.
The new interesting method.
Well, with Diamond Armor being as powerful as it is in 1.0, you're more worried about falling off into lava than you are actually taking arrows in the face.
However, in this case, what's interesting about this is that they do not yet have any diamond armor. So I'm going to head back and see if that's what they're working on.
Gypsy is getting shot at, and I can't see by who yet. I assume it is still Arbiter.
Interestingly, Team Brute has a bed near that halfway cannon. So somebody must have panicked and decided to set their spawn about halfway to Chutes and Ladders. And judging by this cluster of mobs, I'd say yep, somebody's in here working away. Try 348 has got a bed down and appears to be crafting some things.
I noticed
I'm
that
check on the iron and diamonds here.
I noticed that it said Windwaker was killed by a silverfish. That may mean they are running Chutes and Ladders. I will try to take a look and avoid arrows.
Alright, Team Brute does have diamond armor and has collected some iron as well, so it looks like they may be a step ahead of Team Cullcraft at this point, unless Cullcraft has obtained diamond armor through some other means.
Yeah, I see no evidence that anyone has attempted Chutes and Ladders, so that may have been towards the green wall. And oh, I forgot to update my dashboard.
Alright, Cullcraft.
Ooh.
Looks like they've got one player working on the green wool at the moment, or at least hanging out at the castle.
Gypsy has managed to make himself a leather chest piece and leather pants, but has yet to attempt Painwater. He may be waiting for either backup or more supplies. Arbiter is also having to deal with zombies again, and is also getting shot up by I Am Zerkboy.
Windwaker is currently making very fast progress down to the bottom of the green wool dungeon.
It looks
Seems to be running into some silverfish problems, though, and has retreated back up a bit.
It looks
There's
like
quite a cluster here.
Arbiter managed to shoot I Am Zerkboy off the top of the mountain. And he still has Gypsy sort of pinned down, preventing him from being able to run Painwater.
Not seeing any action on the green wool by Team Brute yet, although it does appear that most of Team Brute is actually back here at the green wool castle.
Yeah, Arbiter is still engaged with Gypsy and is now extended out a little bit onto the bridge and has built himself a railing of lapis.
Windwaker is still pretty much locked down by that cluster of silverfish.
This is the first match.
probably going to be stuck there for a little while until he figures out how to deal with that situation. But at the moment, neither team has the green wall in hand. So I'm going to head on down and see how things are going at Chutes and Ladders.
I don't see any evidence that they have attempted Chutes and Ladders, but we still have the same firefight going on between Gypsy and Arbiter. Arbiter has fallen back a little bit. I'm not sure if he did it to gain more supplies. Looks like he may have done it to set off the iron trap on Chutes and Ladders. There is a trap right here, which you can use to destroy a lot of this secondary iron.
That will prove to be inconsequential at this point, as Team Brute has already secured a significant amount of diamond and has started building diamond armor.
Robin Klassen is now running Chutes and Ladders for Team Coalcraft. He has passed the first loop and is hesitating a little bit.
Arbiter and Gypsy still exchanging arrows feverishly.
And I don't even think Team Brute knows that Chutes and Ladders is being attempted, because that's one of the places you want to lock down. And now two members, looks like it's Arbiter and Moose, are trying to take out Gypsy, who is still alive at the entrance to Painwater.
Still alive, but very much in trouble at the moment.
And they may
He's going to want to build up some cover.
They may actually not want to kill him, because if he coming back, he may reveal that they are also doing Chutes and Ladders. It looks like they may have seen... Yes. We have TM Caffeine in diamond armor shooting at Robin Klassen, and he just took out Robin Klassen, who was on the second to last loop of Chutes and Ladders. Now, if you remember in the last match with TM Caffeine, or on Brute versus Yellow Jackets, TM Caffeine was sort of the MVP in Chutes and Ladders by, he was pinned down in there for probably 5 minutes and didn't panic. He stayed put until the right moment where he sprinted ahead. Because you can very easily get shot off the ladders and take massive amounts of fall damage and lose that precious diamond armor.
Now, it looks like Gypsy did get killed or retreated back across the bridge, as now Gypsy is on the far side of the bridge with TM Caffeine, and TM Caffeine appears to be constructing something, and I have a feeling it's going to be some diamond armor. Yes, it is. So Gypsy is about to get a full set of diamond armor, which is going to, once again, tip things in Brute's favor on this end of the map.
Why are you counting in my stream? Looks like I Am Zerk Boy is back, wearing no armor at all and holding just one arrow. He's getting shot at by Moose. He may be a distraction.
It appears that on Brute's side, TM Caffeine crafted some armor, but nobody knows that the armor is there. Gypsy has not collected the armor, seems to be aware of it. There we go. Gypsy has noticed the armor and collected it. Keep in mind that I am invisible, so Gypsy wouldn't have got any hints from me being around. Looks like TM Caffeine and Gypsy are trading places now. Gypsy may be the designated person to head down through Chutes and Ladders.
And I do believe that TM Caffeine did get the Red Wool in their match versus Yellow Jackets.
Indeed, and TM Caffeine has jumped straight into the pain water.
Yeah, he was having a little trouble there, I think, with his feet catching. And again, you want to make sure you bias to hit your head instead of your feet, because the pain reflex will suck you more into the lava.
Doesn't look like TM Caffeine's going to be running into any problems. This is probably becoming a bit of a rote task for him at this point.
Oh yeah, he did that like a pro. And he looks like he ate one golden apple, but not until the last part of the turn. He's grabbing the 2 golden apples that are in the chest there, grabbing some of the wool, and is heading right out. It's interesting that he left his diamond sword, or he took his diamond sword with him, because that's of no use to him right here.
Looks cool though.
It does. Maybe he, to kill the errant squid.
All right, it looks like Team Cullcraft did manage to take that opportunity to complete their bridge while TM Caffeine and Gypsy were busy, but it doesn't appear that they've sent anyone actually into the Pain Water yet. I don't see anyone on Cullcraft's side navigating the maze.
Arbiter is trying to snipe TM Caffeine, who is still not out of Pain Water, but he has passed the last area where he has to pass through lava, so he should be able to get out safely wearing diamond armor. And he should
Now,
still
in
have...
terms of HP and arrow damage, Arbiter has no hope of hurting Caffeine or killing him with arrows, but shooting arrows at them while they're in the Pain Water does cause this knockback, as you can see here. And that can be devastating if you get pushed into the lava in a direction that you don't want to be in.
Yeah, you can easily get sucked in and can't get out, and you do last a long time with diamond armor in lava, but it is not an infinite amount of time. Yeah, this is painful.
Particularly, TM Caffeine will be in trouble if his feet get caught in the lava. He'll be pulled down to his death, which is probably why you cut that corner right there. But it looks like he's going to make it out fine, and he's probably going to stow the red wool. I'm going to avoid getting in the way of arrows here.
He's sort of walling
yes,
up back here for to keep himself from falling, I think.
Now, in this case, Arbiter is going to be in trouble because that diamond armor is going to keep TM Caffeine perfectly healthy.
Oh, wait, he's not fully back, so he could still accidentally fall off. That would be a really lucky shot, though. I'm going to see how they're doing on chutes and ladders, though. It looks
like Arbiter has given up on attacking TM Caffeine and is retreating.
Gypsy is pretty much guaranteed to get the blue wool now. He has run chutes and ladders and is currently tunneling behind the wall, and Cullcraft will not be able to intercept him.
Indeed. Now, is he on his way back or on his way to the wall?
He is
Looks
on his
like
way
he's
to
on
the
his
wall.
way to the wall.
And hopefully his pick doesn't break, because we have seen on more than one occasion that people don't bring enough picks for this venture and have to end up punching the rock to get to the wall.
Or calling for backup. Now, it appears that TM Caffeine decided to take the opportunity to run the wool back and store it somewhere. I saw TM Caffeine running back through chutes and ladders. He may have just kept on going, and I've lost track of him.
I'm going to see if I can find any evidence that the green wool room has been entered by Team Brute.
I believe it's highly likely that Team Cullcraft has probably obtained the green wool by now. And it looks like Gypsy's on a steady course. No action on chutes and ladders right now from Team Cullcraft. So I am going to head back and see how things are going as well.
It looks like Cullcraft has the green wool, but Brute does not. And let's see if we see anyone in here. I see someone in the Fellowship Fortification, but actually, there they are. That is Try 348. Now this is the one that will change. Ooh.
Team Cullcraft definitely has the green wool. I can see that they've broken into the room and, well, not definitely. I mean, perhaps they didn't make it back safely, but they've certainly been inside of the green wool room.
Try 348 was resuming to get to his tunnel and misjudged the distance and fell and died. And there is a full set of diamond armor floating down here.
Oh boy, well, he's going to be coming back in a hurry.
But he is pretty much safe. He can just walk out and grab the wool as long as he's he doesn't get hit by any spiders. And that is the main difference of this match versus the previous. On easy mode, the cave spiders are not much of a problem. On normal, they are.
Indeed, that definitely changes the game a bit. Now, it looks like on Cullcraft's side, they did finally go and get the iron as well as the diamonds. So we should start seeing some diamond armor popping up on the Cullcraft side, which might even the odds a little bit. It might be a bit too late, though.
It looks like I am Zerkboy and I believe that is Try again are going to both try to head down for the green wall. Let's see how we're doing back at the blue wall, though, because that may be if Brute can make it out with the blue wool and can lock down Cullcraft, then it will be Brute's game.
Indeed. At the moment, Brute is definitely in the lead. Cullcraft is going to have to really, really, really work hard to catch up at this point. Still not seeing any action at chutes and ladders here. It does appear that Cullcraft has established a base of operations here. Let's see. No, it looks like they're just hanging out.
On the back side here.
Don't see a bed anywhere. Okay, I see some action again here between TM Caffeine and Arbiter Uprising.
It looks
So
like
TM Caffeine must be fighting to keep Cullcraft from actually entering Painwater.
it looks like Brute has just passed the blue wall behind the bedrock wall, as we have seen now in the. This is the third time I think we've seen it in the Reddit match. So one of his teammates should be able to grab it with ease.
TM Caffeine needs to be careful here. That railing is not complete. It'd be very easy to get shut off into the lava.
Do we know if Cullcraft has the red wool yet?
I'm fairly sure that Cullcraft does not have the red wool. I don't believe that they've had enough time to actually run Painwater.
Has TM Caffeine been able to leave with the red wall?
Indeed he has.
Okay.
He did travel back across the bridge after getting the red wool. I don't know whether or not he took it from this location anywhere, but with his diamond armor, he certainly could at any time take that red wool back in almost complete safety, except for the fact that they have not completed their railing here and he could get shut off into lava. Looks like all of Team Cullcraft is here now, and only one of them, Moose, is wearing any diamond armor, which he just put on. They may be in the midst of exchanging bits of diamond armor right now. And Moose perhaps may be their candidate to run Painwater, which might explain why he's the only one wearing a suit of diamond armor.
Yeah, their wall isn't complete, so if he just tries to blitz it, he could easily get shot off. Actually, Wind Waker also has a full set of diamond armor now. And they are sending, who is that? Robin Klassen back through Chutes and Ladders. And there is no one here to, wait, there is someone here to pose him. It looks like, I believe that's Gypsy is, ooh. Gypsy shot at Robin Klassen and caused him to fall and splat on the first loop of Chutes and Ladders. I believe Gypsies may actually stay behind at the lower part of Chutes and Ladders to make sure no one can cross it. And let's see if anyone has gotten around to pick up the blue wool from his team from behind. They may be waiting until they have the green.
Things are looking very, very, very rough for Team Cullcraft right now. I believe it's safe to assume that they have not been able to attempt Painwater yet. And we know for a fact that they do not have the blue wool from Chutes and Ladders. So they are definitely feeling the pain right now. I'm going to pop back up here and see how things are going at Painwater. Looks like TM Caffeine is getting some reinforcements if he's still down here. She may well be.
It looks like Brute also has the green wool, so they simply need to pick up the blue wool from behind the, on the obverse side of the map and head back.
Are they using the pass it behind the bedrock?
It's actually sitting right there, but
are.
no one's actually run for it. You can take a look at it. Show the stream if they're only watching yours.
Indeed, there it is. The technique here is to come out as far as you can on this part and shift click, dig out a couple of blocks and place the wool there. And then the thinking is that you would dig down from this side over here on this side of the bedrock, grab the wool and stack your way back up.
Looks like TM Caffeine and I Am Zerkboy have both abandoned their Painwater area, and TM Caffeine is going down to pick up the blue wool.
Indeed, this may be over in the next few minutes. It looks like everyone has abandoned Painwater, so I have a feeling that everybody is in the midst of making their run back to either claim victory or defend against an enemy victory. We can see here this the plan to fetch the blue wool is in action on Brute's side.
I actually think Gypsy is going to stay behind for Team Brute to prevent people from running. shoots and ladders, and he's actually helping out the enemy team by shooting creepers and skeletons off of the enemy's ledge. Shoots and ladders.
Might be a bit of a force of habit there. Alright, looks like Team Caffeine is making his way back up now after collecting the blue wool from the rear side of the lane. It is not the fastest method, but it is definitely the safest method.
I'm going to see if they took the opportunity to run Pain Water. It does not look like it. But wait, yes they did. It looks like they now have the red wool on Team Coalcraft. Arbiter is running it with just leather armor, though. But he has no opposition, so he should be able to make it out safely, unless he has an accident.
No further attempts from Team Coalcraft on the chutes and ladders, from what I can tell. And I expect that Brute is now making their run back. Yes, they are. There is TM Caffeine now with the blue wool in hand. After running down to fetch it. He is going to have to survive. Oh my goodness. TM Caffeine just lost all of his armor to a Creeper Blast. And he is currently transporting at least the blue wool.
They have some blue wool stashed behind one of the wooden buildings in the secondary castle part. So it's not their only blue wool.
Coalcraft has prepared some cannons, but it looks like it was a misfire. Didn't quite make it across. Team Caffeine gets shot, manages to stay on his feet. Coalcraft is very much trying to slow them down because it is clear that they are making their victory run. Caffeine is arriving at the Victory Monument under fire.
Blue wool is almost down.
Retreated down. They seem to be... They're having an issue. They're getting shot at.
I think they're worried.
They have to place the wool to win. I see green and blue and red, and the green has not been placed.
Did they put it in the wrong spot?
Green must be placed for them to win. And there we go.
They're trying to they're trying to put it in the right spot.
I don't think that I don't know if we have a rule about that or not.
Yeah, they'll get it.
Well,
Just put lapis down instead.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
That's the intensity of RFW for you. Okay, that's the game. It looks correct. Green, blue, and red. Well played to both teams. Very good game from both of them today.
That may have been the fastest match so far. I think that was like 24 minutes.
Oh yeah. These teams have got this map down to a science now. A little bit of post-game crap talk in there.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that Team Brute is going to be moving on to the final match. Better luck next time to Coalcraft, but both teams played a very, very good game.
I don't know if the tradition will happen.
Perhaps if we prepare it, they will come.
For those of you who are asking what GG means, it means good game, because this was a good game.
They seem to be a bit distracted at the moment.
Well, trash talk can be very distracting.
That indeed.
Alright, let's see.
That's not TNT. Little post-game arrows there.
Alright. If someone destroys the cart, everything should explode. Oh, and someone already did.
Instantly that happened, of course. Why'd you do that?
No.
You tempt people with obvious things that they're gonna instantly go for.
Oh well, tradition has been satisfied.
No, they didn't die. So that's
Okay, I think someone has figured out how to make it happen.
That's the first match. The next match is going to be starting in approximately 2.5 hours. In the meantime, we're probably gonna do some, possibly some community stuff or some building stuff or something along those lines. Big thanks to mcturney.reddit.com as usual for arranging these matches.
And securedservers.com for providing the server that we are using at the moment.
And it sounds like we are going to be pulled in for a little bit of the...
I said it's kind of neat to have another chance to talk to Phil.
Greetings.
Greetings, Detroit.
Greetings. Greetings.
Okay.
Thanks for casting.
You're
Sure
welcome.
thing. Very good game.
That perfect aim I had on that card.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Thank you for the tournament organizers for putting this together. Thank you to Moldunas for hosting. How is it that there's no more victory monument?
I think tradition was satisfied.
I guess.
She didn't see it, Robin, but she set a card up on a detector rail and had it inverse the power to TNT, and I shut the card off.
That's true. It does appear to have blown away the TNT, even though it wasn't...
Oh no, someone's world letting out the obsidian.
No, you... Well, that's what happened right
yeah,
after I
'cause,
said
yeah, the
that, but
logs
there was no obsidian after we blew up the Victory Monument originally.
That's really weird.
That is really weird.
Plug-in may happen.
It's like
I'm
800
gonna be
viewers on Coast
right
channel.
back, but feel free to chit-chat about the game or whatever. You will be live, of course.
Okay, yeah. So Brew, would you like to share with us what your strategy was during the game and how it went for you guys?
No.
I think we'll wait till the tournament's over.
Oh,
to-
okay.
I can give up that.
Sure.
It's not that we're not eager to, it's just that it's in our best interest to keep quiet about things like that for now.
Alright, yeah, sure. I understand.
And there's a live stream, so we can watch.
Yeah, there's only,
Right.
I don't know how many people are watching actually.
It's not like the Red Stunner match where like a couple thousand people watch our ass get pushed.
Well, I'm sure that while the game was going on, it was in the thousands as well, like a couple
Well,
thousand.
there's like 800 on CoStar's channel right now, and I imagine it was around that for the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. And mine has it was at 500 or so before, but now that it's over, a couple hundred have dropped off. Wait for the next match.
The next match is Efficiency 4 and Red Stunners, right?
Yes, and that will
Yes.
be at 8 p.m. Eastern, which is in oh gosh, my math isn't working.
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
What is that one?
At Wind Waker, is it Wind Waker 2? It's Robin.
Mm-hmm.
Your mumble is making noise.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll turn it down, push to talk.
Yeah, the uploads for your YouTube channels definitely help a little bit in the view count, I think.
Oh yeah. Those are always useful. And that's why you also want to start streaming early, so that people get a chance to fill in once they notice it. So I'm currently watching CoStar's chat and my chat. Does anyone have any questions for the two teams? That doesn't involve strategy, I guess, as they don't want to talk about
Well,
that.
last time was sharing strategy, but I don't know if Brute will.
Let's see. Oddmass says that Coldcraft are a great team. They are great fun to scrim with. I almost said Skyrim.
They're fun to Skyrim too.
Oh yeah, I would imagine so. And Seth Bling says, let Brute know that I'll be posting videos of our quarterfinals and semifinals after the match today.
Could you ask him if the Mine Inc. versus Redstone match is going to be up? Or, well, I suppose I just did.
Yeah, I will wait for your response there. Let's see. Someone from my chat is asking, how did you guys get together?
Which team?
I assume that both would answer that. Or can answer that.
Well, for Brute, we were all members of a different Minecraft server that we're not very active on anymore, but we all kind of formed a PvP group on that server, and ever since then, it's kind of been our thing.
Nice.
I can't speak for Coldcraft, but I got...
we also were on our own server for quite a while. I was a moderator, and then... Well, Wind Waker wasn't. He's just someone we picked up because he's cool. And he was a substitute.
Me and Robin,
Yeah.
Robin and kind of organized a bunch of different teams. Mine Inc. One of them to kind of scrimmage with a lot, so he just asked me to join in.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
kind of
anyway,
cool. As a result of this tournament, we've organized like a whole kind of network of people who are
Yeah.
just like every day doing competitive team-based maps.
Yeah, it's
Anyway, we really got started in this because, just because Robin all of a sudden joins our server, and then 2 days later, hey, there's this cool tournament going on. Anyone here want to join that? It took forever for anyone to even show interest in it, so
Oh no, it didn't. Like
it did too. There's like 2 people, I'm 1 person at the start.
Alright,
Well,
this is a good question. What was with all the sniping around Painwater?
what was...
I don't know. I got trapped. Couldn't do anything. I don't know who was holding me down, but there was 2 of them, so I was just holding them back.
There was actually 3 of us up there.
3 of us, I only saw 2.
There was 2 at the front of the bridge and 1 at the end.
We figured if we could hold you off, that pain